Hello, and welcome to My Point of View Movie Reviews. Today's review is for The Invisible Man, the newest from Blumhouse, directed by Leigh Whannell, starring Elisabeth Moss. Now, this movie, I just knew when I seen the trailer, I know the whole plot of this movie. I know everything from Act 1, 2, and 3. Boy, was I wrong. Now, the trailer does show quite a bit. Basically, the trailer shows the first act and a half. But from that point on to the end, it's a whole different movie. And I gotta tell you, Elisabeth Moss carried the studio on her back in this movie. She is the main protagonist, and she's almost in every frame of this film. So, either you love this character or you don't, it's essential. And she pulls it off because I don't know what it's like to be in an abusive relationship. And this movie, I have to warn you, does have triggers. If you've ever been assaulted, abused, mentally and physically in a relationship, this movie is truly disturbing to watch. This movie has two different meanings. Isolation in a bad relationship, and also they use that metaphor, an isolation in a situation where you're trying to get out of, and they use the invisible man as a MacGuffin to get you through the film. It's really, truly a mind-blowing experience. And Elisabeth Moss pulls this off in spades. And I wasn't sure who she was for a long time. First time I was introduced to Elisabeth was in Us. I said, man, she really blew my mind. So I went back, started doing other things, and seeing her career. So I'm looking forward to this movie because she's impressed me with the few things that she has done. And this movie is directed fabulously. Every frame in this picture you have to pay attention to, because once her man becomes invisible, you're constantly looking around to see where is the movement going to come from. The camera pans back and forth, and you don't know. There are some jump scares. This is labeled as a psychological science fiction thriller. And that's exactly what it is. I'm thinking, okay, Hollow Man 2. Not quite. They do give some nods to the original Invisible Man, but I'm telling you, this movie makes you think. And like I said, if you've been in a situation before in your private life, it makes you really ponder what you went through or what you still might be going through. Now, I don't know what it's like to be in an abusive relationship, but I've been in a relationship where the person you with don't like your friends, want to keep you away from them, always be home with them. Again, isolation. It's a true fact, and this movie really hits home when it comes to that point. So this movie feels claustrophobic. Imagine being alone in a big house. There's an invisible man. Imagine trying to find yourself from not going crazy and no one believes you. This movie really hits home with the psychological part of this film. And the man that plays the invisible man, he's excellent. Truly a creep, truly a psychopath, and man, he did the damn thing in this film. And when your best friend is a dog named Zeus, there's a problem, because I never understood how people like to live way out there in the wilderness in a big ass mansion, and it's just you two and you got no kids and stuff yet. That's creepy to me to begin with. And this man totally controlled how she looked, how she dressed, her mannerisms, how skinny you need to be seen in public with me. Dude was a creep and a total asshole. And the action is very thorough throughout the whole film, surprisingly so. And this movie is long. It's over 2 hours, but it doesn't feel like a long movie. But you do get your money's worth when you do see this film in theaters. And granted, see this movie with a great sound system, because like your senses, when you lose sight, your hearing expands. And this movie really needs a good sound system, because what you don't see is what you hear. And that's so crucial in this movie. And it creates great jump scares, great suspense, great thrills. This is a great date movie and fun thrill ride throughout the whole entirety of this film. The Invisible Man, I'm very impressed. Blumhouse, you did it again. And see, Blumhouse, I'm your brother, man. All I need is $5 million. I'm great at doing suspense thrillers. I love sci-fi. I can make you your money back in one weekend. I will double that with $10 million on the first weekend. Give a brother a break. I'm right up your alley. I'm cheap, and I know how to work that camera. But ladies and gentlemen, please go check out The Invisible Man. Spend those monies. It's worth the matinee, and you won't be disappointed. But now, I have to warn you, this movie has triggers, so be careful. And the ending will be divisive amongst fans. Some will be satisfied, some will not be satisfied. The ending is something you have to see and judge for yourself and to experience. With that, I say like, share, subscribe, and tell all your friends, and leave your comments down low. And I'm out. Peace. And that's my point of view. Hello. Now, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Without you, there's no me. And do us a favor, stop by the website at www.blacktastic.net and pick up some merchandise. Get yourself a hat or pick up a t-shirt. It's things like that that help keep the channel going. And also, feel free to leave a donation on the home page at www.blacktastic.net. Thank you all so much. Again, you make this so much fun. Without you, there's no me. Until next time, see you later.